Hi, it's Linda Jane Green, and I'm here to spend some time with you again. I'm cleaning out my car. I was in my car for 10 hours yesterday. Absolutely incredible road trip journey that I had. We got a lot going on. Like I told you, I live in a crazy neighborhood. Lots of cars, lots of traffic, dogs barking. Well, I had finished reading the book, Robert Kiyosaki's Rich Dad, Poor Dad, and I was so excited to start looking for property because in his book he's talking about a passive income, recurring income, and he really made a lot of money through real estate. I'm cleaning out the car. So, oh, what a mess! I had Burger King, I had popcorn, I had coffee, hot chocolate. So anyways, after reading that book, Robert Kiyosaki's Rich Dad, Poor Dad, and all of this conversation that he had, see how crazy we are? Having all that conversation about having property and buying it low, like a foreclosure or something, and then going ahead and sitting on it for a couple of years and letting it increase in value and then sell high. So, and he was talking about a friend of his that bought duplexes, and he himself bought duplexes and apartments, and that's a lot of how he made his money first starting out, was that he had done that. Well, I got online on Zillow, and and I found some land that was up north, and I was like, wow, this is an opportunity. And that's what I'm doing, is I'm looking for opportunities of ways to make recurring income and make money other than just punching a time clock. And so there was a piece of land. It's up there in Salmon. There's a guy walking by. I gotta clean my car and wash the windows and everything. It's just filthy. So they had just dropped the price by $11,000. It's $18,880. It has the hookups and everything for building. It's right on the Salmon River, like probably half a block away. I guess waterfront property is really difficult to find anymore. So I drove up there. I went the hairpin turns up through Idaho City, and then around the bend up to Lowman, and then from Lowman into Stanley. Then I got to Stanley, and it was probably like around 6 at night, and the guy at the gas station in Stanley was saying, no, don't go, because the sun is setting, the sun will be in your eyes, and the deer will be out. And I'm like, oh, well, you know, if you're getting to know me, I take risks. And we had deer when I was living in Minnesota. And yes, I know that they could jump out at you. They can jump on the hood of your car. You could crash your windshield because the deer are running in. You're trying to avoid them. You can go off the road. But I thought, well, I want to see this property. So I continued on, and I went all the way up to Challis. When I got to Challis, it was like 8:45, and Google Maps was saying, okay, you're still 45 minutes away from this place. Pitch black, dark outside. I couldn't see a single thing, and I thought, this is getting to be absolutely ridiculous. I've been in the car for like 4.5 hours, 5 hours. I haven't even reached the destination. I don't really know the location of the property because I've never been to the town of Salmon before. And then I was thinking, when I get up there, it'll be so dark, I won't even be able to see like the property lines and all of that. So I thought, oh Lord. Well, then I thought maybe I could just drive on to Salmon and stay overnight in like a hotel or something, and get up and meet with a realtor, because I had a realtor he's probably still waiting for me to contact him today, because he was thinking I was going to go up and sign papers. But I'm backing out on the whole idea of this, because I just don't want to be 5.5 hours away from the property. So just crazy days. I didn't get home till 2 in the morning. I was so happy to turn around and go back home again. I thought, I got to find something closer to home. In the book, Robert Kiyosaki said that he used to jog around in the neighborhoods that were near him, and he would look for changes in the market and if a for sale sign went up or not, or if a house was for sale by owner or if it was being foreclosed on. And that was what he was doing in order to make his realty kind of money. He took a class for $500. He said some people thought that that was too much of an investment to spend $500 on a class, but he was saying that education is very important, and if you don't have education, you're not going to grow and you're not going to develop to learn anything new or try anything new. His big things are educating yourself and constantly educating yourself, and then also trying new things and taking risks. He said that people who have a little bit of money, they'll hang on to it, and that's a poor mentality if you're not investing and if you're not risking. So that was crazy. Another thing was when I was reading some of the blogs, because I post blogs for you on the fan page, I come to realize that Ray Higdon is a part of our company. He did the attraction marketing, and he had lost all of his money in another business adventure. And he went into network marketing, but he started out with us. And he did our boot camp, and then he did our Elite Marketing program, this $27 program that I'm promoting, and he continued on. And so his success is because of our company and the strategies and the skill sets that I'm trying to teach y'all. I thought that was pretty cool because he is like up in the 6 and 7 figures, and I didn't know that he used our classes and our teaching as his launching pad to get there. One other thing I wanted to say was it affected me. My new CEO administrator at my job, he was saying, like, we had an employee meeting to help boost morale. And he was saying that in that movie with Groundhog's Day, Bill Murray, he said that every single day was exactly the same. Nothing changed, but Bill Murray changed over the course of living through each day. He started out with a really bad attitude and pessimism and hated life and wanted to kill himself and stuff, but toward the end of the movie, he enjoyed life. He was exuberant and happy and loved everybody and was so thrilled to face the new day. And my administrator was saying, well, it had nothing to do with the actual day itself, that everything happened in sequence the same way it did all of the other Groundhog Days before. What changed was Bill Murray and his outlook on life. And I thought that was pretty interesting because I do think our day is developed based on us and our thinking. So I think I got the trash taken out. I got more stuff in here to throw away. And I did write down on a piece of paper some stuff I wanted to hit upon, but it was that property. I don't know. So if I was to buy the property, I would have to put down like a $4,000 down payment, and then I'd have to pay $100 a month on a loan at 4% interest, and then it's at $18,880 right now. But it says that it was worth like $60,000 at one point, and they had just dropped the price by $11,000 because it was $29,000 like a week ago. So it's sitting there, and it's so compelling and it's so beautiful according to the pictures, but I just don't know that I would want to make the drive up there to manage or to oversee or to make sure somebody's mowing the lawn and to wait years and years for that. I might have to look for a different opportunity. And then I guess that was everything that I wanted to hit upon today. I did finish the book, Rich Dad, Poor Dad, and I will think of another book to go over with you. But he's talking about investing, he's talking about stocks, real estate, education for yourself, and learning to do different things so that you can change your life and have a different life and have different things going on. So I guess that's it. I survived. I left at like 4 in the afternoon, or 3, somewhere in there, and I really thought, oh, this is a piece of cake. It's 4 hours up the road. And I wasn't anticipating the pitch black dark when you get out in the country, and there's, I'm a city girl, so there's always lights all over the place and things are always lit up. But the stars were out, the moon was full, the deer were out, there was cows. Did you know that cows stand up outside in the dark? I don't know if they sleep standing up, but they were out there. Deer were out there. There was, of course, roadkill. Just a wild experience. So glad to be home. So glad to be kind of back to, well, not necessarily square one, because I did learn a lot. I have to call the realtor, and maybe I'll find a piece of property that's like within my neighborhood, like what Robert Kiyosaki did. He bought houses and property and stuff where he was jogging and in a place where he could see the trends changing. But I hope you read Rich Dad, Poor Dad, and get yourself kind of motivated to look outside the box and to think outside the box and to think about having money work for you instead of you working for money. I hope you have a great day, and I'll let you know if I have another wild adventure. Take care. Bye-bye.